indigenous people of Biafra.
So what is today's case?
Well, we're here. This is, by the way, this is Federal High Court, Umuahia Division. We're here to test the legality of what happened to Nnamdi Kanu in Kenya. I do believe that what happened in Kenya is illegal and unconstitutional. It even breached the laws of the Federation of Nigeria as well as the laws of Kenya and the laws of nations. So, but since it happened June last year till now, we have not had any pronouncement from any court in Nigeria as to that, the illegality or otherwise, or legality of it. So we're here seeking that pronouncement for the first time. The March, when the case was filed in March this year, today is supposed to be the substantive hearing. If we succeed on our argument on territorial jurisdiction,
that's against his rendition.
Yes, against the extraordinary rendition of Nnamdi Kanu. You can state specifically that this case is all about extraordinary rendition of Nnamdi Kanu in June last year, which we contend to be a flagrant violation of his constitutional rights under Chapter 4 of Nigerian Constitution and Article 12, Sub 4 of the African Charter on Human and People's Rights, as ratified in 1983 by the National Assembly.
Right. Any question? Any other question?
Except in Pidgin.
Well, for those of you from BBC Pidgin,
yes,
the reason that I'm addressing BBC Pidgin, yes. So I don't know whether you should be recording me.
It's okay.
Go ahead.
It's okay.
Go ahead.
I'm basically going to mix Pidgin English.
Continue.
And I'm going to do as best as I can.
Go ahead.
Okay. Yes.
Go ahead, sir.
Okay. The reason why we are here today, we say this thing will happen for Kenya. In June last year, to Nnamdi Kanu, the leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, that thing will happen. Now, in way that they call extraordinary rendition, that thing they illegal. And since way happened, I don't take the matter to court last year for August for Abia State High Court. Abia State High Court can decide say this one no be their own, no they beyond their authority. Now authority of Federal High Court. So the MB say yeah. Because they talk and for media, they talk them everywhere. No court for Nigeria don't put a mouth for the matter. So I'm here beg court to put a mouth for the matter. Make we see whether it they correct. Make any country go from one country to the other and just kidnap person and carry and come back to your own country to trial. You know, they like that. It gets something that they call a Extradition Act that governs this type of process. Nigeria didn't undertake that process in Kenya, and that is why we're here. If Nnamdi Kanu was legally extradited, we would not be here today. But he wasn't. So we are here today is because he was illegally extradited or illegally renditioned or rendered to Nigeria to stand trial. That cannot stand in law, not under the laws of Nigeria, not under the laws of Kenya, and not under international law.
Okay, sir. It gets some people who be say a lot of supporters in short will be say they really get interest for this matter and they want to hear what thing will happen after today and maybe the next time. What do you get to tell them about the matter?
Well, we're here. The first of all, they've been talk say whether this court gets what is called territorial jurisdiction. That is geographical jurisdiction. I say, well, if this court no get geographical jurisdiction, which court now will get that? Nnamdi Kanu, before he left Nigeria, was a resident in Umuahia. He was born in Umuahia. His ethnic group is Igbo. Even the self-determination for the people of Biafra is for this part of the country. So why should we take this case to Abuja? He doesn't live there. They are detaining him in Abuja just for convenience, administrative convenience. If he's released, once he's released today, he's coming back to Umuahia here. So that one where the judge go face put mouth into today. So we'll get beyond that. We're here for a ruling on territorial jurisdiction, and if we prevail on our case, our argument, on territorial jurisdiction, then it will pave the way for the court to proceed to substantive hearing of the case.
What about those with the vex? How you want to make them?
With the vex?
Yes, for this matter.
With the vex? Who the vex?
Some feel the vex say, why be say this matter don't reach like this with the never judge? They go the vex maybe to cause trouble. What you get to tell them?
It don't take. But make you keep this one for mind though. Since 2015 was when they arrested Nnamdi Kanu. Just keep counting. In just 2-3 years, 4 years or so, it will be 10 years. It's because the government doesn't really have a case. The only interest government has is to arrest and detain, but not to try. That's why they've not been able to take this case to trial. But that's another matter for the court in Abuja. Okay, so, but how it touches this one is because this is an innocent man that shouldn't be in detention at this time. Because if he wasn't innocent, why didn't you apply to extradite him? There was a contemplation by federal government that any application to the Kenyan government to legally extradite Nnamdi Kanu to Nigeria would have been denied.
Okay, that's Shibo.
As a matter of law.
That's Shibo, ABN TV as Shibo. I try matter. Aha, ge matter when you have any AG, Biata, no, Ulikwe, and about Federal High Court, Umaya.
Okay, I'm Aloy Ejimakor ihe Narubo Okikbe. I'm lawyer. And I will meet him special counsel Nnamdi Kanu and indigenous people of Biafra. Ihe I better here today about test the legality of ihe a extraordinary rendition. Otu esi we do nata Nnamdi Kanu to Nigeria. Ihe osoro ya mee o matagi. Enwe usoro eji edunata mmadụ from obodo ọzọ chọrọ ya to obodo ọzọ nke ọ nọ n'ime ya. So ebe ọ na ha hụrụ ya na Kenya, ihe ha kwesịrị ime ha kwesịrị ije kọtụrụ ndị Kenya aka n'ọnụ ụzọ si ewuru nwa amadi anyị hụ na Kenya and anyị chọrọ ya ịkpọrọ ya laa Nigeria ka o je stand trial. Ịkụtụ aka ha na-akpọ ya extradition proceedings. Nigerian gọọmenti emeri ya. So ihe ha mere ha jaa ka ndị oshi jaa na-eche ya nyana moto ebe na parking lot Jomo Kenyatta airport ha kidnap ọnya. Enweghị ihe dị iche ihe Nigerian gọọmenti mere na ihe ndị kidnapper na-eme. The only thing dị iche bụ na ha bụ gọọmenti. And they get a government on criminal trial, but he get a government on civil trial, and all you the government on civil trial no here. So Nigerian government on trial for her misconduct in Kenya. Hey, kwesịghị ime ekwughị ndị media kwuo I choka court manya ọnụ okwu maka na emegbuo the common man the hope he nwere bụ ije court ịgbata gọọmenti ụlọ adịrịzi. So a responsible democratic nation like Nigeria should respect rule of law. So that is why all you had you were on here one them.